it's Nick. A lot of people have been asking about this truck, so today I'm going to give you all a walk-around video and show you all the details and work I've done to it. Okay, everybody, this is my 1996 Land Rover Discovery. It didn't start its life out as a camel trophy truck, nor is it one now, but I've slowly built it up into kind of a tribute truck to the Camel Trophy series. If anyone's seen those, you can look up those videos on YouTube. They're pretty entertaining. But it's a 96 SD model, which means it has no sunroofs. It also lacks a few of the other features which most people consider normal on a Land Rover. It doesn't have leather. It's actually got cloth manual seats. It's a 5-speed V8. No sunroofs, you can see. The seats are also manual. There's no power seats in this. I mean, it's about as bare bones as you could buy in the U.S. in 1996. I spent some time looking for this because these are actually kind of hard to find, bare bones like this, because most people wanted the leather and electric seats, heated seats, wood grain, all that stuff. But you know, I was looking to build a camping rig, so this is what I ended up finding. And it's pretty much as it came standard on the interior. I've added a few things. Put like a 400 watt power inverter, which I haven't used yet. I really don't take anything with me that requires 110 volts, but if I start taking the dog, or needing to charge his collar, or start taking a computer that I need to charge, then it could come in handy for that. Things that I've done to it, I just put these heavy-duty drive flanges on the front axle. If you watch any of the other videos, the rust repairs on the Camel, all these rocker panels have been rebuilt and reinforced with I think it's 1/4-inch steel is what I used to really turn them into rock sliders. They originally were fiberglass resin rocker panels, which were useless. They would just shatter if you hit anything. But these are, I think it's 1/4-inch here, and I've put an 1/8-inch plate here, and it's all tied into the door pillars and the rest of the body. I mean, there's no bend in that. It's never gonna happen. See, in the front, I've got small power auxiliary, power outputs, mag mount. I got a few mag mounts up here for cell phone, ham radio, for running, any type of navigation stuff. I can stick it up on the dash where I can see it. I've got this, I keep my chainsaw on the back. This still fits. This is a Northern Tool chainsaw mount for an ATV. It actually fit this ladder pretty well. The ladder is pretty useless, so it actually works better, I think, to hold the chainsaw than actually as a ladder. In the back, I got my refrigerator. I built this platform drawer slide system. It's a steel frame with wood for the drawers, and wood top, covered in carpet to kind of match the rest of the truck. This is my kit. Keep all my kitchen junk in this one. This one over here got recovery equipment, airline, various straps, oil. It's a Land Rover, so you got to take oil wherever you go. If it ain't leaking, it's out. Tire pressure gauge, plenty of off, some fire starter sticks. Well, this is what happens when you let the kids unravel all your string. You gotta roll it up on a stick, courtesy of the Ozarks. This little cubby over here really just as a catch-all. I got a snatch strap in here. I think I've got a shovel and a machete. And here's the back door. Originally, this back door was covered in some type of cheap vinyl over cardboard. Land Rover loves to use that cardboard for door panels and stuff, which all fell apart. So I built this. I don't know if I can figure it out. That's, I believe, 3/4 inch cutting board material I use for a shelf. Got aluminum backsplash type deal. I haven't figured out what to do with this cubby yet. I was thinking of making like maybe a spice cabinet or something. Of course, the bottle opener. Gotta have that. Never leave home without one. And got cables supporting it that I built. And then this really fancy latch, which is actually a storm door latch, which works perfect to hold this shelf up when not in use. You can lock it too. My AutoZone light, kitchen light. It's rechargeable, dimmable, comes in handy. The string, something I threw together, it just holds a roll of paper towels for the kitchen. D-ring mount, Dargo Hotel sticker, never been there. Sounds like fun though. Let's see, up top I got, this is a SD roof rack. They made roof racks for a while for Land Rover. I think they actually went out of business. Got my Chinese traction boards, reverse camera, work light. The Smittybilt Awning. Actually, I've been surprised by it. It's held up pretty well. It's been on here a few years. If anyone's been through the tight trails in the Ozarks, you know that there's lots of overhanging branches and vines that will hook stuff and take it off the roof of your car pretty quick. But it has not torn, frayed, the zipper still works. I've been really happy with that. I mean, for the price, I'd rather buy one of these, you know, than an ARB or anything like that. I could replace this 3 times before I, you know, paid the price of an ARB. Let's see what else. The wheels are correct for a camel trophy rig. They're actually off of a Defender, a fairly new Defender, so they're tubeless. In here, under the passenger seat, if I can get it open, is Arb Compressor, which also, it's not just onboard air for my Land Rover. I've actually gone through the axles and rebuilt them, and I've got front and rear lockers. Definitely comes in handy. I will not build another rig without some locking discs, at least on the rear. Up here in the brush guard, I had to build this. You can't buy these. I think Brown Church might have been the original manufacturer that built this style of brush guard for the camel trophy trucks. Mine's similar. It's not the same. Mine's all one piece. Brush guard, winch mount, and the old factory outer bumpers welded to it. You know, it just bolts to the normal bumper bolts, and then some plates run down the frame and attach it further back down the chassis just for rigidity and keeping it from, you know, getting yanked off the truck. Got limb risers. Some people think they're for looks. These do function. I definitely like them. You know, they keep you from breaking the antenna off here. They do help guide stuff up over the top of the roof rack and the awning and the lights and the snorkel over here. The snorkel's another hand-built piece. I think Mantech originally built these style of snorkels for the Land Rover. You mostly see them on the camel trophy trucks. They're out of business too, so you can't buy those. Had to make it. All right, now let's take a look under the hood. Really isn't a whole lot going on under there. Okay, guys, under the hood here, it's pretty much factory. You know, I've only gone through and replaced all the rubber stuff, hoses, you know, thermostat, all fluid. I've changed every fluid on this truck a few times. Let's see. We got a large capacity aluminum radiator. I have upgraded the fan clutch to a GM style. The fan comes on at a lower temperature, or the clutch, you know, the clutch on the fan tightens up and it cools a lot better than the factory one. Just run a platinum AGM battery, which will run that fridge in the back without cranking the truck. I've run it for 2 days straight and had 0 issues. You see where the snorkel's tied in here. I have moved the winch relay or winch controller to under the hood, and went ahead and bought a pigtail for the remote and hardwired it in to the inside of the truck. There used to be some volume up and down buttons for the radio that were these 2 switches. I got a friend of mine to, you know, to print out some stickers to throw on there, because I remember what they are and they light up. But it's just the factory 4.0. Not a whole lot of power, like about 180 horsepower. With the 5-speed though, it helps a whole lot on the trail and on the highway. Much sums up all the high points, you know, of what I've done to this truck. Yeah, if you have any more questions about it, just comment in the comment section. I'm hoping to be putting out, I guess, more videos now that it is deep into camping season before it gets too cold. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.